Good morning and g'day, mate, and welcome back to Dyson Sphere with me, Jitty, and our wonderful good friend, Mr. Icarus. In today's episode, hoping to do a couple of things. First off, I want to finish out our research. We're finishing off the red and the blue research right now, starting with combat drone durability number 1. Then we have kinetic weapon damage, which just finished. Right after that, we have energy weapon damage, then explosive weapon damage. Then we have the explosive unit. And I believe that's all the red and blue research there is left. Upgrades. Yep. Yeah, I think that's all the red and blue research we have left, which is good because I want to get into yellow research. I really want to get into yellow research. I also want to get today's episode. I want to get, well, our microcrystalline components up and running and automated along with processors and explosive weapon damage number 2, along with the electric motors. Well, we already have them sort of automated, along with the electromagnetic turbine. It's sort of automated. I want to get it running a little bit better. And supermagnetic rings. That's going to be today's plan. I would like to get into titanium processing and a few other things, but I think actually having a good chunk of them all up and running with processors is sort of more important. So that's going to be our plan. I know, Icarus. I know. I'm talking too much. Let's go jump into research real quick. So in research, I do want to grab under the upgrades tab. I want to grab Mechacorp. I'd love to grab some Mechacorp. That'll let us get a whole bunch of upgrades. One of them being more movement speed twice. Also some more inventory capacity 3 times. There you go. More robots. Also, we'll get auto. Nope. That's it. The queue is full already. Okay. So I want to get that up and running. Also, at the same time, I turned on night vision, so now we can actually see you at night, which is going to be important because today we're doing a whole lot of building. I have grabbed this coal patch, turned it into energy graphite, brought it across here. Also grabbed this copper patch from all the way over here and brought it over here as well, because we're going to need to make explosive units. Yep. To make our electromagnetic turbines, I need to have iron, and also magnets, along with some copper. And then finally, to make the supermagnetic rings, we need energy graphite. So I've set up all that. I've also set up both these iron patches. You, sir, are going to be doing magnets, and we're just going to drag that through there. And you're missing a power pole. Here, have a power pole. Somebody get over there eventually and put it down for you. And over here, we're going to do iron plates, and I'm going to drag that through to there. Cool. So that should give us magnets on one of these 2 belts, iron on the other belt, and we're going to be building right here because it's close to the mall, and hopefully I have enough room to get all this automated. Also enough foundation. No, cool. Off to a good start. Good job, Icarus. Should have brought more foundation with you. Okay, step 1 foundations, which are that box there. Can I get 2 stacks, please? And then we will start with our processes. Now, processes are pretty easy, ratio-wise, okay? Can we just throw this in here? Cool. All right, processes-wise, we need a couple of things. Production. Can I have 1 and then 4 and then 3? Cool. For every 1 green circuit you make, okay, which has a crafting speed of 2 every 1 second, you can make microcrystalline components. Drag to those 3. You can make, well, this is 1 every 2 seconds, so that equals 1 of these, or 2 of these per second, with 2 of these per second. And then if we go to here and I drag this through as well, no, not that machine, and you make 1 every 3 seconds, which means for 3 machines I get 1, for 4 machines I get 2, and for 1 machine I get 2. Conveniently, processors need 2 and 2. So this is the ratio we need for processors. For every 3 lots of processors, I need 4 lots of microcrystalline components. I also need 1 single machine that is doing our green circuits. Now, in my case, I'm going to build things a little bit bigger. Well, actually, can I just copy and paste? I'm going to go with 1, 2... So I'm going to go with no, let's do the green circuits first. I'm going to go with a total of 9 processor machines, which means I need 3 of those guys. Plus then, go away. I'm going to need 12 of you guys. And then I'll need a single assembler over here. Just build it, please. And you're going to be doing processors. And I'm going to need 9 of you guys. So that's going to be our plan. Now, obviously, to get our plan to work, I need to get iron and copper into here. The good news is we happen to have, copper. Yeah, copper right there. And then iron will run over the top, because technically I need more iron than I need copper. And our plan is going to be just throw sorters at the problem, and that should be, well, these 3 automated. No, please just drag from machine to machine to machine. Cool. Step number 1. Step number 2 will be power, and we can throw a wind turbine about there to bridge the gap. All right, so that's step number 1. Copy. Thank you. All right, you guys need to output, but your output doesn't need to go into the next step. It needs to go in the final step. So I need to make sure that the copper also comes into the microcrystalline components. So we're going to take our copper all the way up to the end and then drag it back and drop it off here. My green circuits, I'm going to bring out this way, and then we're going to end up taking them off to, well, out and then back into the processors in just a second. Can I grab you? Cool. Can I have you output to there, and then I can drag that to there. All right, you guys, I need to slide you down just a bit because I need you a little bit closer to this this belt. And can I just mass delete? Cool. And then you're also going to need silicon. Silicon is currently going to come in from a box. I don't really have a better option than that currently, and I need you guys to output. I'm going to be outputting this direction the same as the processors. So, can I get you to slide over a little bit? That way you can line up with your friend. And if we just build you quickly, we should be able to go in for that one, in for that one, out for that one. And then the only other thing I need to do is put a box here currently, because this is my only way to move around silicon, is by getting it out of a box. And we're going to intentionally filter that to silicon, so hopefully I can't screw it up, and throw a power bulb about here. All right, silicon we have in these boxes here, so I'm just going to grab all that and throw that in there, and all of that box, and throw it in, well, just any box. Any box. They're all connected. We can put it in the top box, we can put it in the bottom box, doesn't matter. But I need 12 of you guys, so that's 8, 9, 10. Oh. Here, make the belt slightly longer. Cool. 12. Done. Okay, so that is that done. Now, how much of my copper have I used up? Not a lot of it. Like, a significant amount, but not all of it, okay? I still have some copper left, which is going to be important. I still have plenty of iron left. This barely uses any iron. And then all I need to do is get these 2 components mixed together to make our processes. But there's a couple of other things I want to do. I need to make sure I have the microcrystalline components on the bus. So I want to put in a splitter right here, okay? Now, it's been pointed out to me many, many times, I can just put a box on this. And I could then use that as a buffer. And that's fine, and I could even fly them from here onto the bus, but the bus is so close, we're just going to belt them across. What I do need to do is I do need to take my... No, actually I need to remove you, because you're too fat. Can I press tab to swap you to a skinny version? Cool, now I have a skinny version. We're going to bring our green circuits along... Okay, we're going to bring your output on the ground level back this way. Okay, then I'm going to grab my green circuits and I'm going to bring them over. Actually, that's long enough. Okay, bring my green circuits there. Then I can put in one of these machines, and I want to go input, and then your output might as well be this direction. So we're actually going towards the bus. And same story, I'm going to throw one of those in there, and then it should be a case of draggy droppy out to I get 9 machines. That will consume all the microcrystalline components I'm making, plus all the green circuits. Now, in my case, I'm not planning on running this at full speed. I have no intention of running this at full speed. I do have an intention of having a little bit of a buffer there. I also have an intention of having a bit of a buffer here as well. Can I make you a skinny version as well? And we'll plug you in there. Cool. And you can also have a box. All right. Obviously didn't copy one with a filter. Cool. All right. Now, 2 things I do want to do is on my filter, on my splitter rather, I want to bring my belt out on the top belt, and we're going to take this. Where do you have to go? That direction. Let's just go. Well, you don't need to exist. So we're going to go down first. at one tile up. I want to keep this raised. And we're going to run it over the top of this, through to here, over the top of that belt. And where do you plug in? You plug into that belt there. That's what I thought. Okay. It's just beyond the edge of the screen. Okay. All right. That's what we're going to do with you. I do want to throw in... Where one are you? Throw one of those in there so you can help out with the build tasks. Please build them. Cool. All right. So first things first is I want to make sure this belt plugs into our bus. So we're going to make sure that I've plugged this belt in. Can you go one more tile sideways and then drop down to there? Yes, I'm dropping it down to raise it back up, but that's okay because the rest of it's already built. All right. So that's step number one. I want to make sure that runs. Step number two is I want to come to this splitter and I want to actually make sure the top belt is the priority. Okay, that's important to me. I want to make sure the bus gets first priority. The CPUs can get whatever's left over, but I want to make sure the bus gets a majority of the output. Same story. I'm going to come out of you. I'm going to press the up arrow to make sure we're on the top belt. And we're going to come over to here. And where do CPUs plug in? They plug in that belt there. Okay, so we're just going to go from here, dead straight line, through a power pole. Of course, there's a power pole in the way. Yeah. Can you have a wind turbine? You literally just need to run the smallest amount to make sure that those sorters run. Great. So we're going to plug you in there. I can pick up those ones. And we have, well, our first bits of automation up and running. But I still have more I need to add. Okay. I want to add... Why are you yellow? Why is research not running? There's no yellow signs. Did I burn through all the titanium? Yes. Okay, can we quickly find our box of titanium? Control and control and control, and that's like 3 boxes worth, and then physically dump those there. Cool. I do need to get automated transport up and running. We'll worry about that in the future. We'll get the Icarus upgrades. They're the important ones to me. All right. Where the hell? Oh, there's belts up there to do. Okay, sure. We'll get those done. All right. Next thing I want to do is I want to set up supermagnetic rings. Now, supermagnetic rings, a little bit more of an interesting ratio. We did cover processes. So processes were 1 to 4 to 3. Okay. You are... For 3 green machines, okay, you're going to need 4 electromagnetic turbo machines to then have 8 of these guys. Then you still need to have both gears and also magnetic coils. So you're going to have 4 of those plus 4 of those. And then you need magnets at 12.5. 12.5 is more than a belt's worth. Yeah. Yeah. So we're going to be building to not quite that ratio. I'm going to go a little bit extreme because I want to have extra green machines. The supermagnetic rings we're going to need a lot of late game, but early game, which is really where we're at, I sort of want to make sure I'm a little bit heavier on the electromagnetic turbines, a little bit on the motors as well, because we're actually going to import those into the bus as well. So that's going to be my decision. So what I want to do is we're going to grab some assemblers and... we're going to start throwing things down. I'm going to run out of assemblers real quick. Okay, so what I want is I want 11 normal machines, which I think that belt's in the way. It is. Cool. Can I bring you out at height number 1 and then into there at height number 1? And that makes Icarus move a bit faster, which is great because today we're not really moving around. All right. But I want you to do these guys. Cool. Actually, no. Maybe we need to work in reverse because I'm suddenly realizing I might not have a lot of space. All right, we'll work in reverse. Can I get you built? And you are going to do supermagnetic rings. Okay, I want 3 of these machines. They're going to require 2 things. They're going to require energetic graphite collides. Okay, move over a tile. Okay, we'll save that one for output. Okay, so you're going to need those. All right. On top of that, you're going to need magnets, which can I just put in a complementary splitter tab? Well, actually, can we But I split it down here somewhere. Run that through to there, then through to there, then through to there. Cool. And then I need to bring you down to about here, because you guys will also need magnets, and then you're going to finally need the green motors. Okay, green motors. I need to have, actually need to have a gap. You need a output here, and a input for green motors. Okay, then I can have my next layer of machines. So next layer of machines is going to be the green motors, and I'm going to go for 5 of them. I can only technically support 4-ish if I'm running these guys at full speed, but we're going to go slightly over. And you need 2 items in, one of them being magnetic coils, which I'm not sure which direction that's going to come from, and motors, which is probably going to come in that direction. Okay. And move everything up by top. Okay, 5 of those. That's going to be your output and your input. Okay. Then I need to have our magnetic coils, which are going to come in this direction, probably. And we're also going to have engines, which will come in and turn around and come back. Cool. All right, then I need to have my next step being the actual engines themselves. Can I get you crafted? And you're going to be doing engines. All right, which needs to have iron plus gears plus magnetic coils. So I need to still do magnetic coils. And these guys I'm going to have 11 of, which is out here somewhere. Cool. Can we extend that belt just a little bit? All right, so our plan is to then have iron plus gears plus magnetic coils all coming in the rear. We should be able to do that. 1, 2, and assuming you're not in the way, 3. It all fits, sort of, because I still haven't got gears being made. Or magnetic rings. So magnetic rings require copper and they require magnets. So actually, in hindsight, can I put you here? That seems like a better option. Cool. So we're going to make magnets up a tile, and then you can come down to ground level, like so, because that's where our copper is, and we need 4 of these guys, we said. So we're going to go you. Actually, I'm going to need 5. So can I get you to have an output here, and we'll go 1 for copper, 1 for magnets, 1 for output, and then drag this 1, 2, around our machines. Okay, that's fine. Come on, Chris. We need to grab machines. Can I also grab belts? Belt is being delivered slowly. And sorters. We'll just grab some sorters just in case. Cool. All right, where were we? Where we're doing these guys. All right. Can I grab 5 of these guys? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. That finishes off that part of that build. And we're going to get a power pole, I don't know, about here. And we can take the resources either around this way or around this way. I think I'm going to take it to my left because it's just probably going to be easier. And I also need 5 gear machines. So let's put you here. Let's continue our iron belt through. We will change you over to be gears. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll have your output belt be on this side. And then we can just bring both of these straight in to our engine build directly below this. Okay, so in and out. 5 of you guys, and that should be our 2 outputs. Okay, so we need to bring these into engines. So you are going to come into engines. Can I reverse the path of that belt and reverse the path of that belt? Cool. Also need to grab whatever's left in the way of iron. So it also needs to come out over here. And my iron is probably maxed out, to be honest. I probably at stage I don't really have any iron left in this build because it only has 12 smelters at the start. but that's fine. I sort of want to convert the whole patch into something useful anyway. Namely these things. Okay, can I put in one of you, and we're going to run into there, and then loop it back around. Again, we're going to put a... Actually, no. This one's going to be different. Where are we putting a box? And then we'll wrap you around. Okay, the box is going to have inputs. Yep. And then we need to have sorters for you guys. So you're going to have an in for a gear, an in for a bit of iron, in for a magnetic ring, and then an out. And then we're just going to drag through the whole loop. And we need power poles, which is every second machine or so, roughly. Generally works. And that should power everything up and start making some motors for us. Now, you guys are going to grab basically all of them. I don't really want you grabbing all of them. Okay, change my mind. Can I get a better option? Okay, so can I grab a splitter? We'll go back to the splitter analogy. Okay, we're going to run you into the splitter, then out of the splitter, and then this direction. Okay, then I'm going to put in my storage box that I wanted originally, and that way half of it, and only half of it, goes into storage. Okay, and we'll throw a power pole, say here. Alright, so that means half of it's going to go in there. I'm not going to cap the box. Engines are one of those intermediates. You just use a lot of them, so I might as well have them available. Okay, over here. You guys needed the magnetic things as well. Supermagnetic rings, whatever they're called. And we're going to run that into there. Cool. Magnetic coils, that's it. So then we're going to go input, input, and output. And same story, we're just going to drag that through to there. And then I want to do the same sort of setup as the engines here. So we're going to make sure that I have a splitter here, and then make sure that I can take 50% of my resources and put them, come on bots, into a box. Cool. All right, we can throw a buffer box on these. Hello? Oh, power pole's too close. And there. And then, sure, you can put a power pole there instead. All right. And that finally leaves the supermagnetic rings. The supermagnetic rings should be a in, and in, and in, and an out. And same story, we just drag this 3 times, and then throw a power pole about there, which should cover everything. Hello? Lots are still so slow. Okay, so that should be all the bits and pieces I need. Okay, now, on our bus, we have... I have room for both blue engines and green engines. So, our plan is to take... which one was first? First is green, obviously. Okay, so I want to take green engines out of here. And I want to... probably divert off this belt, and I want to run that to that tile, and then straight up the bus to about there. Cool. Cool. Icarus can move a little bit faster. Then I want to take the blue ones as well to there, and same story. We're just going to run this in a dead straight line up to the bus. Can I throw in one of these? I don't know. Here. You can help out, and we'll pick that one up and walk Icarus forward up to the next section. And actually, I need you to have an output, because it's more important that things go on the bus than anything else. I do want to have that buffer box full. Out, and out. Cool. I do want to have that buffer box full, but I sort of want the bus to be full first. Alright, so we need to come down here. I need to plug these guys in, and then we need to set some recipes on them all. I don't have a blueprint yet, but I imagine I will in the not too distant future, which will just have all the recipes for all the different machines. So it will just have the assembly machines with the idea of, well, you can just take the existing model and then paste it over the top of itself, and it will just set the recipes of every machine, rather than having to open the box and go, what's that? That's the implosion cannon. Can I make an implosion cannon? I can set a recipe, so it doesn't matter. You are the geothermal power plants. We do have the research for those, so they can actually have the recipe set. and they are waiting on blue engines, which we just added to the bus, which should start coming straight into both these machines. Cool. You are better ships. I have those unlocked. Cool. We can set that one as well. You are even better ships, which I can't build. You are fidget spinners. I want to have fidget spinners. Cool. I also want to... It's probably running. It is running. Can I get 11 of those? Cool. You're going to have bots added to you now. Cool. Next thing I want to request is... I want to request fidget spinner boxes. Can I get 50 of those? 25. And can then I then request... fidget spinners as well. I would like 100. Cool. That way, as they get produced, hopefully, lack of item. Really? I'm one short. What are you? You are bigger and better spaceships. Bigger and better spaceships we don't have unlocked yet. Cool. You are the engines for the bigger and better spaceships, which I do have unlocked. Although you require titanium alloy. I don't have titanium alloy yet. You are going to be... you're going to be interstellar thingamajiggy bobs. You're running, except I don't have particle containers, but now we have green engines automated. I'm one step closer to getting particle containers up and running. You are the energy thingamajiggy bobs, which is, I can't remember where the hell you are in the recipe list. No, it's not unlocked yet. No, never mind. But you're accumulators. So can I get... accumulators powered up? They're going to require the crystal silicon, which I don't have currently, but we can start producing as soon as I start shipping silicon back here. I need to get a signal tower. You're already set, you're already set, you're already set. You are missing graphene, which is in the list of things we can now craft. You can make the stackers. Stackers. Which, funnily enough, I don't have unlocked. I thought I'd have them by now. Okay, you make laser turrets, so we can get a laser. Good to have some pew. You make planetary shield generators. We can have some of those too. And you are our rail ejectors. You are those guys. I already have solar panels, which are not running because I don't have silicon. Oh. I accidentally clicked. You are super late game, which means you're super late game, which means you're super late game. You're late game. You're not unlocked yet, and also very late game, and that's more inventory space. Nice. You are water. You need to import water. Yeah, you're to make titanium glass. You're late game. You're late game. You're super late game. You are assembler Mark 2s, which I can automate, and you're assembler Mark 3s. Okay. So we've got a few things added to the bus, you know, just a few more things up and building, and more importantly, they can start using some of the resources we're making. But I do have a problem. I don't have these pink things automated. I also don't have titanium alloy automated, nor do I have the graphene. And technically, there's no silicon on the bus, which would make solar panels work. But I don't care about solar panels right now. What I do care about is, well, these three. These three are really the next most important three, which means I need to have to make. I need to research them. Okay, to make them, I need to research them. I need to make titanium alloy. Cool, that's the thing I need to have researched. The particle containers, we already have those researched. They require green engines plus also graphene, whatever. You require having silicon resmelted, but I don't have a lot of silicon. I only have my one inventory's worth that I brought to the planet. And, well, it's already over here being turned into processors and other things, and I'm pretty sure it's been burnt out already. Yep, it's gone. So if I want more silicon, I need to travel back to the other planet to get them up and running. What I can have, what I do need to get up and running is I do need to get up and running acid, which means I need to upgrade that belt, upgrade that belt, upgrade that belt, upgrade that belt. Yeah, I need to have more oil faster. And now we have the ability to actually get some more oil faster, or at least oil outright. That's going to be our first step of our plan. So I would really like to have way more belts in my inventory. How much do I have? A couple of hundred. It's not too bad. All right, I do want to have as well chem plants, which are going to be over here. I want to have, that's the oil extractor, right? Yep, that's that one. I want to have another stack of 12, please, thank you. And actually a couple of oil extractors wouldn't go astray. And I also want to have chem plants, probably 20. Yeah. Okay. So first things first, remove you, and throw in an oil extractor here with power pole. You have power, never mind. And so I go the oil all the way back to there. Okay, cool. I want to grab a belt. Let's go that way one tile, and then run you into there. Now, is that going to replace the very last belt with a bit of yellow belt, or is it going to stay green? That's the important question I must have answered. I think it'll leave it green. It's going to leave it green. Okay, so I need to plug you in there. I also need to grab my oil refinery, rotate around twice, dump it back down. Actually, dump it back down one tile over. And we're going to have in. Cool. In for oil. Out for, I don't remember, refined oil, and then out for hydrogen, and then I want another strip of 12, if they'll fit. What? Oh, they're too close to one another. Okay, well I can throw in 4 of them. Lack of item. Can I grab, just so we don't have to change over the sorters for this particular one, there, and there. Okay, that's not really ideal, but it's fine, it's a start. Okay, so that'll give me a little bit more oil, and I can throw you. I can not have any sorters on me. Can I upgrade that sorter, and that sorter, and then grab a crappy one again. Now I have 3 sorters back in my pocket, and put that there. Cool. And you can have a regular power pole, so you stop complaining. And power's in the poop again. Yeah, we're going to fix power, just not right at the moment. We'll do it in a minute, after I go and spend more power. Okay, so you should grab... No, you don't have power. You should grab some oil. Yep, and I also have oil here, and I have oil here. So let's go grab this oil. Yeah, I thought that might happen. Okay. Copy you. Put you over here. Remove you. Remove all of you. Oil. Cool. And then I think the easiest answer here is I could go right the way around, or I come out a few tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 tiles is normally enough to clear most things. And I'm going to press R twice so we go as direct as possible. And then I'll just drop you straight back down the ground. Cool. Wind turbine from here to here. Because currently you're on your own little isolated power network. Wind turbine from, from there to here. With a... Cool, connection. Alright, so that should give you power. That should get a little bit more oil flowing out. That should help things along. Next thing I need to do is I need to find somewhere good, blank, whatever it happens to be. Actually, no, next thing I want to do is ghost, one there, and lack of item. Okay. Can I wander in here? Can I just grab one? And we can put one there as well. Cool. All right. They're at least placed. Well, they're big. They're obvious. You know, we'll get over there eventually. All right, refined oil. I need refined oil to run out better. It is currently, as fast as it comes out, it disappears. Yep, I need to get more oil refining up and running. Okay, more inventory capacity. Not going to complain about that. All right, can I squeeze? So I have 12. I want to double this to 24. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'd need, let's go with another 6. So I would have to have a belt in there. Also means that technically I need to feed my second oil supply into this belt, because we're now going to sort of split oil in half. I can grab that one with the better sorters. 1, 2, 4, 6. Lack of item. If there I put 1 down. 2, 4, 6, 7. That's alright. We can shove you guys over here and put power here, and power here, and power here. Oop, makes the grid even happier with me. Alright. So, now we know that. Let's just try and fix the oil problem. Because I don't have refined oils, that means there is very little point in me trying to set up a way to make sulfuric acid and graphite, because, well, they were going to require more oil. I'm going to link that into there. I don't know if that... Oh, no, actually, it is already linked to the main power network. Whatever. We're going to link that into there so I can throw a power pole from you. From you? Yep, that links to there. And from you, that links to there. Cool. And then we've got one all the way over there. Can I merge these together? Yes. All right, so we're going to go with bad belt. Because I'm only aiming to get about 6-ish oil out of these guys. Can we come down a tile to about there, and also bring that out there. Cool. And then we'll come across here to this one, which also is going to need a power connection, obviously, JD. There. And we'll bring you out. And then tuck you into that belt. Okay. And then tuck that into there. And that should be everything up and running. I can throw in one of these guys, which I'm going to end up leaving just everywhere around the map sooner or later. I'll just end up with 100% block coverage the hard way by just accidentally leaving the babs everywhere. Okay, so can I build that one? Cool. That should be that up and running, which should, in theory, double our oil. Also means I don't have to hang around and we can go off and do other things. All right. In theory, oil is doubled. In theory, then, refined oil is also doubled. I don't have a problem with hydrogen because technically this self-balances, okay? It's going to max its output. You and you. And if I can't consume the hydrogen, then it's not going to crack more hydrogen. That's really what's happening here. Technically, I probably should take you off a filter, one of those, so the hydrogen gets split 50-50. Technically, but at the moment, I can't consume the hydrogen. In fact, that might actually be holding up. You can layers? No, you're still being held up by refined oil. Okay, and refined oil is... No, the belt is absolutely full. Okay, cool. Alright, but the belt's also full over to here. So what I want to do is I want to realistically take another slot out of here. Or the tank. Like, technically I only have 12 refined oil, so it doesn't matter where I take it from. More's not going to magically appear. Can I... It's a lack of available space. Okay, that runs off to burning. Okay, we want to take... Which doesn't have a priority on it. Okay, I want to remove that. And then let's put a splitter here. Yes, please. Yeah, and then we can do in and in. I can do two things. One, I can bring... Yeah, that was the weirdest belt ever. Bring... I did it again. Belt. Belt. Icarus, out of the way. Belts. That's not how you work belts. Okay. What I can do is I can break the game. Alright, what I can do is I can grab a belt. I can bring it out of time. I can bring it to there. and then drop it down to there. And make sure you have a priority out the bottom one. The catch is I sort of want to take a second priority off that, and there's no way to take a second priority. So what I want to do is bring this over to here and start making acid, because acid is going to be the requirement for us to get... Actually... So, sulfuric acid. Where are we? Sulfuric acid requires stone and water. So let's dump you there. And then graphene requires acid, plus it also requires more coal. More coal that's been double smelted. So we're going to put you over a tile. Yeah, the power network will eventually stop blinking at us. It'll just go full red all the time. Put you in there. Okay. And then I need to get stone. I need to get water. Okay, water's pretty easy. Stone is reasonably easy. And we're going to output this side, that side. Okay, water's definitely going to come from there. Where's stone? Stone is going to come from here as well. Okay, so stone's going to come from the top side. Therefore, this is going to be your output. I'm just going to drag that over to there. I don't have any fluid storages on me, but that's okay. We can work that out in a minute. I need to remove you and remove you because we're going to... I can't filter both. Okay, we're going to just disconnect that. I don't think I need to actually be burning... no, that one. Actually, let's just remove the filter. Yeah, the priority. I don't think I can actually afford to burn oil right this second. I just don't have enough of it. Okay, remove those guys. And I need to have a belt in... Come on. That tile. And a belt in here. Okay, actually, it's just going to be easier if I take this and I just drag it that far. Cool. Alright, whilst that hopefully builds, Icarus, get the hell out of there. Can we grab another 3 water pumps? Here somewhere we have, there we go, there's our water pumps. Connect 1. Okay, it's not quite as many as I wanted. Because you don't have motors, because they are crafted really badly. We're hoping to fix that. Okay, in that case, can I get water from you guys? Probably. Can I throw another one of you guys in there? We're going to bring that belt out. And then we'll remove that. And we will put in a splitter. A straighty one. No? Okay, remove that belt. And then... Okay, remove that belt. Then we'll go in there. And then we'll go out of there into there. We will reconnect that one. And then out of the top port with our water, we will bring you over. And it turns out it's going to be into there because I'm going to be reversing that belt. Cool. Okay. So that's going to be our water. And then one of you is stone, the other one's acid. So you're going to be stone in, you'll be acid out. And same as we've done before, we're just going to drag and drop. And that's even more inventory capacity. Alright. I did not get fluid tanks whilst I was over there. Oops. Alright, so we need to have stone, which should be right here easily enough. And I have not a lot of belt. But if I place the belt, I can always upgrade it later easily. The hardest thing is actually getting the belt down in the first place. I throw one of you guys in here and a strip of you guys here. Too close to the wind turbine. Okay, spread it out. Just a little lack of item. Okay, that's fine. It's a different error message. And can we run that belt? Where are we going? We're going to here. So can I run right through the den? To here? And then that belt. Okay, so power poles are in. No. Okay, remove that one. And we'll place you here instead. Manually hand build that and that. And then... Come on. Come on here, Chris. I need you to build this. Well, at least have this portion running. You, and one of them. Okay. So, and then fluid storage. Can I... Yeah, I don't have any fluid storage tanks, that's for sure. Okay, fluid storage tank being... This one. 4? I'm not sure how tall I can build these things, but 4 seems like a pretty good number. And from the sounds of it, everything stopped running. Why? No, it's all running still. Okay. Can we throw power pole in here, and here, and here, walk boy, and here, and here. We don't need that to go past there. We can throw whatever resources we have in there. And as for acid, eventually acid is going to become a non-thing, okay? Eventually we can just find acid on a planet and pump it up with a water pump. No question. But for the moment, I need to start making it, and this is how we're going to make it. That is wrong. No. No, and no. Okay, can I do... Repair that patch, and then you're going to be in instead, which goes that way, and then we go there to there. Cool. And the one piece of acid I have can go in here. Cool. And that can go in there. And the water can go in you guys, and if you press tab, it'll just consume whatever items you have in your inventory that can go into that machine. So yeah, looking at a whole pile of machines, pressing tab a lot, good way to get rid of stuff. But we have acid, so we have acid now. That means in the next episode I can get graphene running, which is going to require graphite. In saying that, my local friendly gas giant happens to have fire ice on it. Fire ice I can consume in this particular recipe to get graphite as well. Also comes with a byproduct of hydrogen. Hydrogen I can burn for power. So our power solution is not that far away. What is that far away is going to be tomorrow's episode. Yeah, you're going to have to wait a whole day because I'm going to be leaving this particular episode here. We do now have, well, more things up and automated. Also means that if I walk close enough to these guys, no, because they're both going to be out because I don't have any processes. Yeah, I don't have any processes to get those up and running. But science is running, and we should be able to, in the next episode, get the graphene running along with particle containers. But either way, I'm going to leave this video here. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next episode with a whole much more building. A lot more building needs to be done. Anyway, that's it. I'm out. Thanks for watching. See you next one. Bye.